Okay, so one thing is for certain. Don't mind me. I'm doing a water supply right now. I'm trying to build a water supply. So inside of this contained space, there will be water flowing through it inside of it, no matter what happens to the water outside. But that's a whole nother animal. What I'm hoping is that everybody is doing this. Everybody is getting themselves together, prepared to have some kind of electrical power source when there's no power under there. See what I'm saying? Like, I hope that you guys are building a means for yourself to stay warm. Let's go grab a kerosene heater. And this is baby steps. This isn't all of a sudden. This is like months and months and months of slow building and not letting my aim go astray, like the song says. It's because the United States is a fake corporation. And everything you know about it is not exactly what you thought. It's not at all. It's like you're a product. Your social is like your barcode number, and you're sitting on a shelf in a giant convenience store, waiting for the corporation to do its next move, or to send you in another direction, or to go belly up, which is exactly what's getting ready to happen. And I suggest you guys look into my page, look into Glenn Beck, because he's really running his mouth right now. Well, thank goodness for him, because if it wasn't for a guy with a suit on, you wouldn't believe anything anybody says. Most of these people are criminals, liars, straight to your face. And some shit is afoot, man. And I suggest that you guys, you don't want to be told nothing. You don't want to be told that you're being foolish. You don't want to be told that you're brainwashed. You don't want to be told that you're distracted. You don't want anyone yelling in your face, telling you that you're stupid. You don't want to be told anything. Like, you don't want to sweet talk to you. You don't want it yelled at you. You don't want any of those things because it's too inconvenient for you. It's such an inconvenient truth. You guys, I mean, you already know that America is a corporation. You already know that the Federal Reserve notes are loaned out dollar for dollar plus interest on a fraudulent presumption that you might be a dead man walking around, that you might be a useless being with no rights, no nothing to say, just a bank account with a barcode on it. Like, it's really fucking dastardly as fuck. And people are just now coming to me like, yo, show me how to discharge this and that. That's cool and everything. But if you don't have any intentions on getting out of here, then when the dollar crashes, then what was it all for anyway? So, you know, it's really a fucked up ass game. And just going to look at it means something for you. I mean, that means that you're going to have the ability to make some changes. And, man, just look at it. Just go and look into it. And if you do, you're going to be like, holy shit, I'm so glad I looked at this. Because it's the end, man. It's end game, bro. And I'm not giving it any energy of being a success. I'm just saying that you guys need to look into this shit of what they're attempting to do, man. It's really sick and disgusting. And they want your kids. They want you. They want your flesh. They want your blood. It's fucking nasty. The shit that's going on. Just fucking nasty. And nobody gives a fuck. And nobody wants to look into it because it hurts so bad. They're so comfortable. Look, dude, that's how bad it is. If you're that fucking comfortable that you can't receive new information, dude, you should be looking in the mirror like, what happened to my brain? Like, no lie. Like, if you can't receive new information, then something has happened to you. Something has... Like, if I tell you there's a sale at your local grocery store, you're going to be like, oh, wow, okay, cool, I'll check that out. That's a brain that can receive new information. Depending on what I tell you, that will fall out of your brain. That's not a normal working brain. It's just not. A healthy brain and a healthy mind can receive new information. Told to me by a fucking witch of all people. Like, I mean, there's good witches, bad witches. I mean, I don't draw pentagrams because I know what that's for. You know, you summon demons when you draw pentagrams because that's what they're for. I mean, you think that you might be summoning something good for you, but you're mistaken because you're using their shit to create shit that's within their realm. So I'm not afraid of any of that stuff. That stuff doesn't bother me. I have to give permission for any of this shit to affect me anyway. So I'm not gonna ever do that. any recent time frame, and I won't ever do that. And I'm protected by my maker, and I trust that being. I trust her 100%. Met her dozens of times, and she's awesome, and she's 100. And I'm gonna do what she asked me to do, is to help you guys see that shit so y'all can get home. And I don't know why. I guess my pineal gland is open to where I can receive this information, but I think that's the reason why you can't see her. You guys get the messages, the feelings, the deep thoughts, but your beliefs are leading you to the wrong place. It's leading you to the Vatican. And that's how this whole thing works. They want you to follow your heart so you can go to the wrong place. But you've got to look into your knowledge spectrum. You've got to find out what's true, the facts, what's real about it, what's what about what, and you got to start doing it now. If you haven't told yourself that you don't know shit, then you are seriously tripping. You've got to start somewhere, and where it starts is telling yourself that you don't know a fucking thing, that you thought that you knew something. Man, this place is a corporation. What does that mean? Like, tell yourself that you don't have all the fucking answers, and then you will start getting them. Like, the sun is a cheat sheet. People try to say, Solomon, you don't have all the answers. Dude, I go to the fucking sun for all the answers. My vibration is high as fuck. That's why I have a lot of answers, bro. Nobody cares about that. You know, they want to wait until I'm levitating. Then they say, oh, well, how can I get on my levitation swag? Because you fucking vain, and your vanity is in the wrong fucking pool. It's in a pool of shit. You know, ego is inescapable, you know? It takes a lot of vanity and ego for me to come and tell you that you're asleep, but my shit's in the right place because it's in for something that's 100, something that'll throw you on a new game, a new level, a new platform, a new vibration. And if nobody's doing that for you, they're talking about Cheers is on or whatever, dude, they're putting you to sleep. And all it takes is a cognitive dissonant answer like, oh, you're seeing faces on stuff? That's periodio or whatever the fuck that crap is. If you hear messages in the music, that's periodio. Again, like the two would be related. Audio, visual, you could hear messages in music clearly created by someone who wrote the shit. Like, come on, it's not the same as receiving a visual. It's just not the same. So someone is like desperately grasping for straws, trying to hide the fact that everything around you is conscious, trying to hide the fact that there are hidden messages in music. It's ridiculous. So don't listen to anybody that tells you some bullshit. Wake up, question everything right now, because most of you are fucking gone and most of you are retarded. And it took some time for me to realize that reptilians were real because I was fucking retarded. You feel me? Just tell yourself that you don't fucking know anything, and you're going to start to expand. And you don't have a lot of time. I suggest you do it this week, right now. Right now, stop what you're doing. Go and look into Agenda 21 or America as a corporation, and what does it mean? What does the government shutdown mean? What does it mean if the dollar crashes? Look into it for yourself, for your family, if you give a fuck about them. Damn, stay awake.